Hello everyone, my name is Poonam. I'm student at Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati. This video represents the code plagiarism detection model paper. In academia, code plagiarism detection is crucial in order to provide a fair competition to all of the students. In this video, we are mainly focusing on the code plagiarism detection. For the code plagiarism detection, there are several tools are available in the market, but all these the most of the tools are following the classical rule-based approach. All these models are good to provide a detect a plagiarism, but they can make a mistake if they are lacking with their preset rules. So in order to solve this problem, we are training our own model. For the training our own model, we need a data set, the proper plagiarism data set that we are lacking, and for that we are also focusing on the augmenting the data set. So in this paper, we are mainly focusing on building the data augmentation pipelining, which takes the core simple samples and generates the plagiarism samples. We have also built an automated pipeline which does the sanity check for the generated plagiarism codes to ensure their compilability and correctness. We also train our plagiarism detector model using this augmented data. So, what is the need of this problem? So there are multiple competitions are going on the coding, and multiple practices are being happened, so that the code plagiarism detection is important here. The most of these existing methods are based on the third party APIs or the large language models like ChatGPT, but these methods are not suitable, especially when we are trying to detect the code plagiarism for the hundreds of the codes, and as these models are can't support the bulk data transfer, and it is difficult to detect a plagiarism in the pairs of the each pair of the code. The related work has been done on this topic. Is the they are doing the plagiarism detection on the basis of the behavior understanding approach. Here they are trying to find out the observe the behavior patterns of the student while doing the exams or the writing the course. The second one uh, also following the behavioral patterns rule, the approach with the past submitted code. So our contribution is we have built the data augmentation pipeline. In this data augmentation pipeline, what we are doing, we are giving the original codes to the ChatGPT, and we are trying to augment the similar codes by changing the variable name and the structure of the code. Then now, how we can say that these generated codes are compilable and the correct? For that we are also for that we are generating the test cases from the ChatGPT, and we are running those test cases against this generated and the original code. That's how we are doing the this is how we are doing the sanity check of the codes. Then we are selecting the all correct codes from the generated codes and the original codes. Then this codes we cannot give it directly to the our model. Our model accepts the embeddings of the code. To calculate or to generate the embeddings of the codes, we are using the code T5 plus model, the encoder only model, to generate the embeddings of the code. These embeddings of the codes we are separating out into the training and the testing sets. So training set we are giving while training the data, training the model, and testing set we are using the testing of the data, testing of the model. So here we are also representing the complete pipeline of the code. Here first we are augmenting the data, then we are extracting the embeddings of the code. Then these embeddings of the codes we are doing the mapping, the one-to-one mapping of the embeddings, and then this mapping we are giving to the feed forward neural network model for the training. Plus we are giving the test embeddings to the test for the testing of the models. So we are doing the comparison with the existing model. So we are doing the comparison with the ChatGPT plus the GitHub Copilot and the proposed feed forward neural network and the JPL. So here are the results. The our model is not able to perform well because the one of the major reason is we have not trained this model on the large data set. We have given the only the uh, few samples of data, and we have collected the 66% of the accuracy on the same. This chart is represents the accuracy of the all the models we have comparing against our against. So what are the limitations? The limitations of our model is the output of the model is highly dependent on the prompts we are providing to the ChatGPT, as we are generating the data and the test cases from the ChatGPT. The output of given by the ChatGPT is not always correct, that we have observed by because we have to try multiple times to in order to get the correct code and the test cases from the ChatGPT. We have trained our plagiarism detection model with the fewer parameters and fewer training samples. So this is the one of the limitation of achieving the good accuracy of our model. These are the link to code and the data. Also, I will link all the paper and these links in the description box to look forward. Thank you.